E vamos continuar Shadow Warrior aqui, guys. Vamos lá.
I have made an important discovery.
Hey, that's great to hear. Just don't do it too much. You'll go blind.
I watched one of the tapes.
Check, please.
I skipped the awful parts.
Yeah, the dialogue on those things is always terrible.
Enough! I found something interesting about my brother.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Your brother?
Zine. The tapes are all watermarked with his seal.
Meaning what?
Meaning he made them.
But that's impossible. He doesn't have any arms, for one thing.
I have no idea how he's involved, but I need you to go and speak with him.
I live to serve.
Pode ser, vamos lá. Tá, eu entendi. Que bosta, velho. Caraca, é tudo, ó, sintético. É um holograma, na verdade, as coisas, né? Essa árvore deve ser falsa também. Aí, até as plantas é falsa, cara. Sai fora. Corre, negado.
Mess with the bull, you get the way.
Sai fora.
I ran into something strange and wanted to check it out. Have you heard about these tapes of Amiona that are going around?
It's complicated.
Nothing I can't handle.
Amiona and I have been in touch.
Just like old times, huh?
Not really. She was interested in raising her profile, so to speak. She asked me for marketing advice. I told her sex sells. She decided to make a sex tape.
Wait, she decided?
I hired someone to shoot it. She told me when to send them. I was to get the exclusive on it, say it came from an anonymous source, the usual song and dance. Then we'd get the big story on the scandal before the tape slowly leaked out to the black market. But he told me she chickened out.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You immortals are more twisted than humans any day. Anyway, looks like you got cut out of the loop.
Oh, I should have known. Anyone who would take this job can't be trusted to deliver the goods. Will you go and have a chat with him for me?
Meaning, will I kick the little shit's ass and destroy his product?
I'm glad we understand each other. I took the precaution of having a tracker placed inside his camera.
Ooh, that's sneaky.
I'll send you his location. Also, can you destroy any vending machines you see along the way? I need to send a message this time.
Not a problem.
One more thing. I hear he has tightened up his security. He's been making deliveries in a bulletproof van. I don't like the idea of this little pest moving about with impunity.
Yeah, you don't want him feeling like he's, I don't know, immortal?
That's about the size of it.
Nossa.
Sounds like a job for Mr. Dynamite. Got any?
I know where you can pick some up. Check your map.
On my way.
Vamos lá, né? Some, meu povo.
Hold yourself together, man.
Get up! Drop your weapon!
That's nice.
Tá.
Killing you guys is wrong. I don't want it to be right.
Tritura.
Thank you, dear friend.
That van, is that him?
Little fucking sleazeball. It's over, fuckface.
What's over?
You had a good little run there, playing both sides, but the ancients have been doing this longer than you or I can even imagine. And they don't take kindly to being fucked with.
Whatever. I still got my product.
You sure about that? I stopped by some of your vending machines, and every single one of them had been smashed to pieces. It was uncanny.
What? You asshole!
Oh, and I hope you held on to that moped, because I'm not a doctor, but it looks like your van is about to die of dynamite poisoning.
No, not my Ben! Not my...
Time to crawl back in your hole, bottom feeder.
É, eu tô vendo que tem uma caveira aqui embaixo. É isso? Armite nova. Da hora. Não compensou eu ter ido lá. Vamos equipar ela, ver como é que ela é. Arma estranha. Prefiro a nevasca. Mas eu prefiro a minha espada assim, ó.
Okay, dumbass. Your worries are over.
The tapes are gone?
Yeah, but it won't do you much good unless you can stop Amiona from making more.
Wait, she's the one who...
Oh yeah, and I'm sorry. And for once I actually really mean it.
I feel like you're setting me up to say something mean.
Nah, this time, just being you is punishment enough.
Ah, então agora vamos pra direto pro principal.
There is one thing I will need in order to perform the soul-joining ritual.
And that is?
Ancestral Chi.
Oh, great. I'll just pick some up from the Piggly Wiggly.
Ancestral Chi is coded to each individual person and carried in the spirit of their families. I need a close relative, or a body part.
Hey, no problem. I'll go hack off her grandmother's arm.
Grandmother. No, not enough power. It needs to be a parent or a sibling.
She's an only child, and her mom's dead.
Then you're looking for her father, I suppose.
And how the fuck are we supposed to find him?
Bring me something of his, and I may be able to help you.
What, like one of his old playboys?
Oh, a magazine would work. Clothing is
Nossa.
a weapon is best, if you can manage it.
Wonderful. We'll get right on that. So, any idea where your dad is?
No, but I do know who does. My dear darling Mima.
Mamushi Hika.
You know, you're not as stupid as they say.
She's not going to tell us anything, you know.
Oh, she'll never tell us anything. But she carries something of his wherever she goes. His wakizashi.
Why does she have his...
He gave it to her, to mark her as his favorite. It bears his chop, and as far as I can tell, she never parts with it.
So she won't mind if we borrow it for a tick?
I think she'd stab out your eyes if you looked at it too long.
You know, some people probably find that off-putting. But I love how direct she is.
Claro, por que não? Que bosta, mano. Pensei que ele ia matar, velho. Pra onde vai, né?
So, once we find your dad, we need to chop off one of his body parts.
I can think of a few that could go.
Ooh, remind me not to cross you.
Little late for that, isn't it?
Okay, remind me to run the other way once you get your body back.
With pleasure.
Putz. Às vezes esqueci de olhar a porra do mapa.
Looks like this isn't your week.
direto, vai. Pelo lado, velho. É toda dos fundos da série. Isso. Morreu todo mundo. Ai, ai. Caraca, velho, eu não acho essa merda. Como é que entra, velho? Puta que pariu, sucesso.
Honey, I'm home! Miss me?
You have done well to make it this far, Lo Wang, but this is where your journey ends.
Really? Bummer. I'll let my travel agent know.
What a pity this is your last day alive. You'll never realize that being clever is not the same as being wise. Come on! Kill this asshole.
Something tells me Mamushi Heka isn't just going to give us this sword.
You worried about losing a fight to a grandmother?
Oh, I wanted to make sure you were okay with it if things got messy.
The messier the better when it comes to that bitch.
Eu já nunca gostei daquela mulher mesmo. Perdeu a cabeça?
Die, squirrel boy! There he is! Ah! Got you in my sight!
Oh,
man, yeah!
Hey, you dropped something. Oh, it's your dignity.
Que bosta. Caralho.
Any ideas how to get through this thing?
Well, that's a Z-Secure 9700 lock for starters.
And that means?
It's the most advanced lock Zilla makes. Unbreakable by almost anyone.
I bet my pal Trinai could do it.
Trinai?
That's Mr. Trotoluene to you.
Oh, trinitrotoluene. Cute.
Hey, I made a chemistry joke, and nothing? Not even a chuckle?
I don't do chuckling. If she keeps dynamite around, it'll be in the armory.
Take the fun out of anything, even dynamite.
Caraca, que bosta.
You lucky prick. Ooh, Grandma, what a big arsenal you have. I made a joke about your grandma's arsenal.
That is just special. I hope you put that on your resume.
Yeah, right. Right after coexist on a mutual mental plane well with others.
Que bosta.
Oh, yeah! 3, 2, 1. Knock, knock, bitch!
Cara.
You seek my master, but you must know that I will never betray him.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Unlike you, I understand the value of loyalty and honor. I knew the price of my bargain when I made it.
Sure, one child, cash on a barrelhead. How did your daughter feel about being pimped out to a sociopath? Sorry, I meant by a sociopath. Oh wait, I guess I mean both.
She understood her destiny. To bear a child of greatness is a blessing.
Kamiko? A child of greatness? Hey, let's not get carried away.
I gave everything I had for that ungrateful shit. Perhaps she will realize her destiny one day.
Oh, see, why'd you have to go and do that?
I am willing to die for my ideals. Can you say the same?
I'm willing to golf for my ideals. That's as far as I go.
A Sybil right to the end.
At least I'm consistent.
Do you have the least shred of honor left in you? Will you finish what I have started?
Tá, né? Agora que eu tava a pensar. Que isso, mano? Que porra é essa, velho? Ah, tá, com certeza não foi isso aqui. Da hora, velho.
This should do the trick.
It is more than I had hoped for. Thank you, Lo Wang. This will do nicely. Give me some time and I will locate this mystery man.
Tá, né?
Hey, Buttface! I see your face still looks like a butt. I like the commitment you're giving that.
The goddess told me to inform you if we found signs of the body's whereabouts.
That's great. And where is the overgrown meatball?
I will mark the location of our last sighting on your map.
Well, would you look at you? You know what? I'm gonna upgrade you from worthless piece of shit to just plain old piece of shit.
Amiona says you need not fear hurting it. It has been gorging itself on Black Rain and is practically invulnerable now. Use everything you have to subdue it.
It would be my pleasure.
Filho da puta, mano. Enfim, vou pra onde aqui,